Well, here comes the raiding party. The NetHackathon crew. Hey Flair, Lothari, Craig, all the other raiders. What kind of game have I been left with here from I wasn't watching because I watched a little bit in the beginning with the tourist that we left. Oh, that is a sun sword emoji. I love it. I love the sun sword emoji. Hakori deity. I'm probably saying that wrong, but they say I was left with a good game. Did you save already? Am I ready to, can I go in now? Yeah, all logged out? Okay, alright. Oh, we're playing a priest. Okay. Impossible for me to play a priest in 3.7 without doing a little bit of complaining about the artifact gift, but you guys brought that upon yourselves by giving me a priest. Let's think about making a new emote in time for NetHackathon. My first thought was, of course, Sunsword. Craig, totally. Sunsword is... it's perfect. In mine town with a decent amount of money. Already bought as much protection as you can afford. Okay. What's the, there's something invisible? You got some scrolls.
The eyes just might be the cat was attacking something, so you think something's there.
Oh, okay. We don't know what the fencing gloves are, I guess.
Nope. Haven't dropped anything, but you don't have 25 strength, so you're left with 2 choices.
Okay. Dr. L, I don't know, man. The new Demon Bane is really bad. We got 4 holy water. That's a good start.
I like the new Demon Bane. Better than Sunsword.
The old Demon Bane is better than the new one, like in every way. So I don't know. I don't care for it. I also don't like that it's a guaranteed gift for the priest. The priest has a hard enough time. Like the early mid game section is tough for priest. They really giving that as a guaranteed gift is tough for them. Oh, magic marker? Did we find that or start the game with it? A gray stone? I assume we think that's a luck stone. Did we get that at the bottom of the mines? Oh.
Don't know about that one. I don't think we've gone that far down.
The invisible archlich? That's funny. That obviously is the name of my cat. A tame large cat called the invisible archlich. Almost had a little bit of a heart attack there briefly when I saw invisible archlich.
Yeah, I don't think they went to Mind's End, so it's probably a price ID Greystone.
Well,
Or
where
they
they want
just
it.
hold a Greystone because it's not heavy.
Oh, okay. Alright. We have a key? Whistle called tin, a bag with one item, a line full of magic cargo, a tin opener. Oh, decent amount of gold, okay. Cassie B says they've only gone down one level past mine down.
Yeah. Can of grease, not bad.
Thinking about buying a can of grease.
And when you have over 1,000 gold, what else are you
True.
gonna do?
I'm flush with cash.
Well, that's after buying some protection.
Let's see, we are at our limits of carrying capacity. Oh, it's a mimic. You need to find a way to sync up what's happening in NetHack with what's happening in Zimmer. Honestly, I really thought about like making a version where it takes like the log feed, like the one that Dr. L was using. I don't know if he did it this time, but I think in a previous time he was using it to display like what you were fighting and stuff, and then just make a character on the bottom of the screen fight like whatever you're fighting somehow. But I already had this done, so that would seem like a lot more work. I did think about it though. I do like the idea. Alright, I already know what everything is because I'm a priest. This is probably like an owl bear, right? No, just an ape. Oh, rusty mace. Ooh. Oh my god. Do like 0 damage. Oh, flail. I think, if I remember correctly, a flail is slightly better than a mace, but I'm not sure what expertise I can get in flail.
Well, you can get expert.
Expert in flail?
Yep.
Let me just double check. I think a flail is better.
1d6 plus 1, 2d4 versus 1d6 plus 1 and 1d6.
Well, since you're looking at it, which one is it?
The flail's better against large, and they're the same against small. Yeah, flail.
Even with the +1 mace?
They're both 1d6 plus 1. So then the +1 mace is probably better right now until you can enchant the flail.
Well, also the mace is rusted, so I guess it kind of evens out. I think that takes minus. Alright, well, let's keep looking around, see what's here. A spear. Yes, dispersed. Somebody named the pet Invisible Arch Lich, and I nearly had a heart attack when I started the game.
Yeah, Hackray has a redeem to name a pet. I missed that one until you pointed it out.
There are +1 hard shoes, huh? +1 walking shoes. I think hard walking shoes are way a lot less, so probably just drop the hard shoes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good troll maneuver by making me think there was an arch lich there for a split second. Alright, so this is another pair of fencing gloves on the ground. So, fencing gloves are probably just regular gloves. And another flail. I guess we haven't been to Sokoban yet, right? Doesn't look like we have.
No, Hackray was wanting to get to Oracle, but didn't make it.
Wait, is there a general shop in here? Or anywhere I can price ID scrolls? Yeah, this is a general store. Okay, cool.
Right, I still remember getting Priestess killed after passing the file on because I left one floor full of floating eyes named Vibe Check.
A floor of floating eyes named Vibe Check. That's great. Alright, so Nord is... It has to be identification. 10 gold to sell. I guess I should pick up the spell books. Maybe I can ID them if I get lucky. Best helmet probably is just a regular helmet, but might as well give it a look-see, just in case I get the full ID. I think usually I want to ID scrolls first, enchant armor, and that's why. Enchant armor is such an amazing scroll to find, especially early game.
Yep.
Jaguar. Now to solve this problem. Good old Elbred.
I don't think it'll work. Not a Minotaur.
That's right, Elbert only works on Minotaurs now, I forgot. It's reverse NetHack. Alright, so we have enchant armor, but man, there's like nothing here that's worth enchant. I guess theoretically a small shield. Cringe death hero.
I forgot Zimmerbot was a bot killed by Hammer Goblin, dungeon level 51. I'm like, what is it talking about?
Yeah, it's Zimmerbot. I'm thinking maybe enchanting the small shield, because as a priest, you can probably just use the small shield all game, because you can't two weapon, and the small shield's the only shield that's really gonna be usable if you're gonna still be casting spells. I didn't even look what spells I know. Light and detect monster. Okay. So I think I will just enchant the small shield, since there's nothing else here. I mean, the gloves are a possibility, but ideally you probably want to replace them at some point with dexterity. Read it while wearing all of my armor and just see what happens.
Wouldn't it be the robe that's... Oh, you already did the small shield. I was thinking that
Yeah.
one you can replace with
I mean,
the mirrored shield and still keep some. The robe I was thinking you would keep longer.
I mean, the small shield you can keep that all game as a priest. The
Yeah.
robe, you may want to change that into either. I mean, personally, I would want to cloak of magic resistance, but protection might be possible too. But personally, I would not be wearing a robe end game unless like I was doing some crazy spellcaster build, I guess.
Sure.
The small shield is always going to be good. That's my
+4? Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, I'm basically a Valkyrie now. I have a +4 small shield. You know if we have poison resistance?
I did not see.
Right, it doesn't meet the fate of the last shield. Oh no, what happened to the last shield? Obviously destroyed somehow? Got disintegrated by a black dragon. Oh no. Waste human male chaotic. Alright, so I'm gonna have. If nobody knows, I'm gonna have to assume we don't have poison resistance yet. No resists. Wow. We're just going in totally raw here. No resistances.
You got a pet invisible archlich though.
Yeah, I mean it's always great to have a pet that's that good. I think that guy is gonna fuck up my armor, so I don't want to mess with him. We have a blessed dagger, but I don't think you can even get anything in dagger, can we? No.
Nope.
So I think I'm not gonna carry the dagger around. Darts will probably serve a similar purpose, and I could actually get something in darts.
Yeah, you can get basic. Follow Graves wants to know what's the goal right now.
Oh, follow Graves. I think the priority right now is to find poison resistance somehow. Because we have decent armor, so it should be able to keep us somewhat alive. So I think I'm gonna head towards just in the Sokoban direction and see what happens.
Yeah, I was not lucky with my poison resist on my tourist.
If I had poison resistance, I'd be blanking out all my potions right now and making holy water and using the magic marker to make a bunch of enchant armor scrolls. But it's very, very dangerous to dip without poison resistance. Also, I'm walking around burdened, which is probably not a great idea. Peaceful bugbear? Okay. Alright, now we have a ton of darts. What's that? The lockpick's good? It's cursed, but not like a huge issue.
No. Yeah, you didn't have a key? Yeah, I'll take that. That'd be the only reason I'd keep the dagger, just forced locks.
Yeah, I thought about that when I saw the dagger there, but we also now have the mace we could use if we had to, and now we have a first lockpick, so...
I get yelled at by Cloud by waiting for I get a bladed weapon to force locks instead of using my mace. Bash it open. Who cares if you lose a potion or two?
I mean, it's ideal to use a bladed weapon so you don't lose any potions for sure. But
yeah, but I'll pass all 3-4 chests until I get one.
Sometimes you just gotta go with whatever you have, though. Oh, we didn't even explore this level. Did buy a lantern, yep, okay. I gotta drop, I think it's all these spell books that are weighing me down. Still burdened. Tin whistle. Just hopefully won't be burdened for too long. Food rations, man. Alright, we got a lot of food. Just keep falling down the stairs. something actually invisible. The difference is if he was a real Arch Lich, he wouldn't be eating all the monsters that I kill and stealing them from me before I can eat them. A horn of plenty. Alright. So we should have plenty of food now.
I didn't know it's a horn of plenty. Educated guess.
What's that?
How do you know it's a horn of plenty?
Oh, I picked it up and just tried it and food fell out of it, so
Oh, I didn't see you try it.
yeah. Another leprechaun, huh? Just put my coins away. Let my pet Archlich take care of that. Off my lantern. Oh, the shop here too. The big shop. I'm like, wait, is that a floating eye? I can hardly tell. No, it's just just an orc.
Yep.
Oh, I've been living a healthy lifestyle. Nice. Means constitution goes up. Mordor orcs are part of a balanced diet, apparently. Of course, make sure you eat your 3 Mordor orcs per day. And brown molds, too. Random molds that you find in the dungeon. Super healthy.
Just like cheese.
Wow, my pet is attacking the shopkeeper. That's not good. The shopkeeper is definitely going to kill.
Yeah, that's not gonna go well.
I'm surprised the shopkeeper is low enough level to do that. It's another scroll of identify, that's good. Pair of snow boots? That's interesting. Usually train your pet to steal a shopkeeper's blind. Yeah, it's a good strategy. We have money, so we don't have to worry about that, but if I was poor, I definitely would be stealing from this shop.
It's a good price for the boots.
Yeah, they might be something good. And a ruined wand. Okay, if I knew there was a shop here, I just would have brought all the spell books here. Buy the identify.
Your hero killed me twice in a row. I'm not happy.
You double troubled him and he's still got killed. Oh, full identified. Sweet.
Nice.
Ring of free action, potion to gain ability. Jumping boots. The used up magic missile.
Yep, the whole shebang.
Enchant weapon. Wand of nothing, okay. Restore ability. A flintstone. Carry around a flintstone. Ring of conflict.
Nice.
I know it's not as good in 3.7. I don't remember exactly what the changes are, but it's still got to be a good item, right?
That is just, it doesn't work if they can't see you while invisible. So people didn't go for invisibility.
Oh, I see. So you just want to remain visible. So they can't. So if like they're in another room, they're not gonna. They have to have line of sight of you too, I guess.
I don't think so.
Thanks, Cassie B. I will try not to die. Enjoy your dinner.
I think it still works if they're in another room. It's just it doesn't work if you're invisible.
Interesting. Well, I think we want to wear the jumping boots, of course.
Yes.
Better than just regular old low boots. They could save your life if you remember you have. Man, I don't know. We have a blessed potion of invisibility though. Wait, so it would be nice to be invisible. At least I'm gonna drink this the sea invisible potion.
Does that give permanent sea invisibility?
Well, I mean, it did in previous versions of NetHack. I can't speak to the current version that we're playing on, but I believe it does give permanent sea invisibility if it's blessed.
I thought that was the blessed invisibility potion. Permanently blessed. Temporary otherwise. Alright. I was going to suggest quaffing the invisibility potion when you find a stalker corpse and eat that.
Yeah, I mean, if we do have a stalker corpse, I'm not sure if blessed invisibility is permanent without also doing the eating the stalker corpse or something. I know the sea invisible is permanent, but honestly, I also have a ring of invisibility, so I could just wear that if we find a stalker. And a ring of levitation. These are really good rings. Conflict, free action, invisibility, levitation. Better put them in the old bag or something happens to them.
Blessed potion is permanent invisibility.
Is it? Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna drink it. I don't...
You're gonna get yelled at in the shop.
I mean, we can just find mummy wrappings if that's the case.
In the shop?
Oh, I mean, he'll let me leave the shop, right? Right?
I don't think he'll be able to see you.
I did not think about that. He'll certainly let me leave the shop, right? He doesn't.
He can't see you to get out of the way.
He does not let me leave the shop. I made a big mistake. Well, I guess we can just teleport out of here with cursed teleport. Not the ideal solution here, but I kind of did a stupid. Is there a scroll just lying on the ground here? Oh, this is somebody else's game.
I don't remember fighting a ghost.
That cursed land. Is that a magic? Oh, I have a brass lantern, not a lamp. Okay. I'll take it anyway, just in case. I don't think it's gonna be a magic lamp, but did you guys kill a ghost on the previous stream?
Oh, Elven Queen. That might have been a recent game. That was a recent caveman. That was Hacker Deity.
Oh. No, I probably should make a stash instead of just wandering around burdens, but a broken Lord Fox. But I'm sure my Arch Lich will protect me if any monsters show up. Candle. Looking glass. So apparently that potion wasn't permanent, Lothari. So I could have just walked out of the shop.
Yes, as a 3.7, you have a 1 in 30 chance of becoming permanently invisible.
All right. Well, I guess we all learned something here.
I didn't scroll down on the page far enough.
Oh my gosh. Really, really? Type out yes to step into the web. More door works. Just one. Do we have telepathy? Nope. I feel like there must be a room over here that we didn't see yet. Just go take a quick look over there. Okay.
There's your telepathy if you can get a corpse.
No corpse. Lots of orcs are coming after me this game. I'm chaotic, guys. Just give me a break. And one of them has a wand. I feel agile though. That's good. Alright, magic missile. I'll let my Arch Lich eat that last corpse. Gold golems have knockback. That's something. Oh my god, the centipede. My nemesis. Do I eat the centipede? I feel like it's definitely gonna be a poisonous corpse, but do I have a chance?
13.
13% chance?
Yeah.
That seems really low. Oh, is it? Oh, it is safe though. It's safe. Did not give me.
I didn't know it was safe.
Oops, step down teleport trap. You scroll by identify. As soon as we get poison resistance, I'm gonna make some holy water. Use M prefix. I'm not used to this. There's a monster there. I have to hit M to force it to let me stand still. I was stunned and didn't want to risk hitting my poor little archlich.
Oh.
Well, there's gotta be a passage here. Is this just the door to nowhere?
Sometimes.
Maybe down this way?
That door
There's
up
gotta
top.
be something around here somewhere.
The door up top.
Oh yeah, true. Alright, Archstitch, deal with that panther. A nymph. I think killer bee corpses are unsafe. Yeah, they're not safe, but man. Do I risk it? I feel like I gotta wait for
30% is better.
I forgot unicorn horns aren't gonna actually help me
Right.
mitigate the strength anymore. So I risk the 30%. I guess we can always pray if it gets too low. Oh my god, we got it.
Oh, nice.
I mean, the killer bees aren't that big of a deal now that we have poison resistance. Okay. Let's get some holy water. Oh my god, a stethoscope? What a great item.
Yes. It's so rare that it randomly pops up. Too.
Yeah, it is. It does seem very rare. Right? Almost. Not even. I don't necessarily see one every game. Like I feel like I'll go through the entire dungeon, just maybe not see it. Peaceful Naga, but if my pet lich can kill it and not eat it before I can, I don't think that's enough. Oh, he's still alive. No, he ate the corpse. Of course he did. Okay. Invisibility. So. And now we do the inventory management for the next hour. Are you guys ready for this?
Units in.
Unit, hey. Feel free to join whenever you want.
Oh, I just meant they're in for inventory management. But yeah.
Well, Unit's up after me. So I know he thought it'd be cool if there was like crossover. Like I would co-host on his, and hopefully he can come co-host on mine for a bit.
Said sure, you'll grab a coffee first. I'll be right back. My cat seems to think it's dinner time.
Okay. Used up all of the fountains. At least we'll have a couple potions of holy water. Not nearly as many potions of holy water as I'd like to have. feel strong, you feel smart. You're already as wise as you can get. You feel agile, you feel tough, you feel charismatic. That was a good gain ability. Hello, 5 million. Welcome to the 2-hour block of inventory management. My favorite, everybody's favorite. I mean, except whoever is currently streaming. Everybody loves inventory management when it's not them having to do it, right? I heard a rumor that we're ascending on this stream. Well, I only go for another hour, so that would be pretty much impossible for me to ascend from here, but this character is good. Somebody could ascend this character. So we may ascend eventually if you count this stream as a continuous stream as it's going, but not me. It'll be beyond here. I heard a rumor that we gained 60 bottles of holy water. Now that 60 bottles of holy water might be something I can accomplish.
NetHack Classic. What can I dump stream? Dump stuff. We hoard.
First scroll of charging. Alright. We have a bunch of enchant armor, but we have nothing worth enchanting. Incredible gear already? Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, keep in mind we are priests, so priests have a pretty easy time of finding decent gear early game.
Don't we have an unidentified magic lamp?
We have a lamp. I don't think it's magic unless...
That's why I said unidentified.
Unidentified magic lamp? It's unidentified lamp.
Hey, Cloud. I'm doing good.
Well, since we're already down here, I guess the next thing to do is just go to Sokoban. Of course, if I see any flipped Sokoban levels, I swear to God, I'm just gonna kill this character off. Start him.
You have a 75% chance of that happening.
Well, we have a 75% chance of starting a new pauper run.
Yes, the barbarian did ascend with a Kara fruit. So, congratulations on being part of that. No, this wouldn't be a pauper. This was started by Hacker IDAD. That's what I thought, because I woke up, I went to bed when you when you started streaming Cloud, and woke up 8 hours later and it was still going. But I think everyone just wanted to be careful and not be the one that killed it.
Now here's an item.
Yeah, an ornamental coat.
Can you imagine if we just found a cloak of magic resistance lying on the ground?
That was their words, not mine. But yeah. I found a what? I saw the clove. What are you hoping for?
Magic resistance. I'm saying, could you imagine if it was just
Oh, that's a good shot.
if it was just magic resistance just lying on the ground? That's protection, but that's not bad either. But for now, I'll just protection will be fine. Would prefer magic resistance, obviously, but
Yeah, we almost lost the barbarian a few times, especially on Astral. You want to go back and watch Carve Fruits. There are 2 of the Astral Planes levels that were really close.
this Dwarf Lord is no match for my Arch Lich pet. My invisible Arch Lich. That's the Sokoban stairs there. I just want to explore the rest of the level. Peaceful Centaur. What the hell is that? Is that lava? Yes,
Yeah.
it's lava. That's something.
It's just one of the special rooms, just a lava pit in the center.
The only thing that guarantees a win on the plains is a sun sword and a bunch of holy water. Millie, you're speaking my language here.
No, it's a pet cat. You can tell by the F. But it's named Invisible Archlich.
No, it's definitely a real invisible Archlich pretending to be cat. Save me, Archlich. Save me. I'll feed you dinner. I swear.
It's a decent cat. I think my wolf was... wolf was a beast.
I mean, the cat and dogs are pretty much the same stats, so... And this is maxed out.
No, I just favor my dog.
Oh, like IRL.
No, not IRL, just the one I had the tourist. That thing saved my tourist.
Oh yeah. Too bad that tourist didn't make it though.
Yeah.
Gargoyle. What the hell? Get out of here. I don't want to mess with this thing. I'm just a wimpy priest. And he killed my Archlich.
It sucks.
It's a backwards, so come on. All right, let's go commit suicide. If I have to play backwards, Sokoban, life isn't even worth living anymore.
He is playing 2.7. He said yesterday he was gonna play. But yeah, he got back into the mood. NetHackathon.
What he's streaming right now?
Yeah, looks like he's gonna start it up again soon.
Let's see what this wand is. Wand of Speed Monster. Oh right, it's not permanent in 3.7 anymore. I zapped myself thinking now I'm permanently sped up, but it doesn't work that way.
No.
I mean 3.7, whatever version it is. Oh my god, this reversed upside down Sokoban is breaking my brain, and this is only the first level. Gremlin. He's friendly, but he could get in the way of the boulders. I'm quite familiar with the unicorn or nerf. And I hates it. I hate the unicorn or nerf. Oh man, I really like this level of Sokoban. Not when it's flipped, of course, but under normal circumstances, this is a very easy, relaxing level. So that's a polymorph wand, I guess.
Points left saying go right.
Yeah, that's funny. Gnome lady had an amulet.
Hello.
Unit?
Welcome.
Is that unit I hear?
Yes.
How's it going?
Not too bad. Nice to wake up this morning to an ascension on the record.
Really takes the pressure off us, right? Like, it doesn't really matter what happens now that we've ascended.
Yeah, I guess it does, in some ways. I still have a never died during NetHackathon record, so.
Wow, you beat me. I definitely died during that hackathon. I think one time.
One time I didn't.
One time I
think it's
didn't. I didn't. One time I did.
Well, I'm going after you, so I think it's in the bag.
Let's not get too hasty here. We are playing a priest. Oh shit. It's not good.
Yeah, we don't even have an insulated sack yet.
I don't think they're that common.
$5 million wants me to leave you in a Stokozu surrounded by monsters.
I mean, that's one way to get rid of the perfect record. Jono also had a perfect record and we made him start as a tourist pauper.
Finally killed him. Wow, that cockatrice, man. That cock took so much punishment. I can't believe it.
You know, I think I'm gonna have to go through all 48 hours of NetHackathon and make a supercut of every time someone says the word cock.
Well, then we're just gonna have to drop cock like once a minute for the next 40 minutes. Make sure that there's enough cock content in this cock and stream to get us a bunch of cock and clips in your cock video.
Don't worry. I think there'll be I think there'll be enough content already. Too much.
Oh, you got a unicorn in there.
That was a unicorn I just killed? That's nice.
Yeah, right before you plugged it up, I saw a gray unicorn.
Guess I wasn't looking closely enough. I mean, unicorn horns aren't what they used to be. Still a nice item, though. Okay, so I'm not intrinsically fast, right? So if I eat the quantum mechanic corpse, I'll gain permanent intrinsic speed, right?
Maybe also teleportitis, I think, right?
Oh, well, I definitely don't want that then, but let me just check before I eat this thing and curse our game.
I mean, that seems to be the way. Every run's been cursed with teleportitis, but probably not before you get teleport control.
Poisonous to eat, but eating a quantum mechanic corpse will toggle intrinsic speed. So grant it if you don't have it, and remove it if you do have it. Alright, that's what I thought. I just want to
You got
double
poison
check.
resist, so that's fine.
Get out of here, dingo. Go back and bother unit. You know, because they have dingoes where you live.
Yes, not super common down here in Victoria, but yeah, in other parts of the country.
Well, we certainly don't have any dingoes here.
Yeah.
Maybe at a zoo or something. You seem faster. Alright, great, it worked. I got intrinsic speed now. So being burdened isn't as much of a big deal. Yeah, strength and constitution boost there. This character is not in a terrible spot, especially once we get the end of the Sokomon prize, whatever it is.
I know you have to end it before that.
I say as soon as I get engulfed by an air elemental, this might be a problem.
No wand of slow.
I don't ever want to slow. I don't think anything in here helps. I mean, what happens if I zap it with polymorph from the inside?
It probably will turn into an archlich and kill you. But it might turn into something less safe.
It could turn into something awful. It's gonna hurt me. Yes, I could just try to bash it and see what happens. Yeah, it's really fucking me up.
Yeah, it's just gonna survive before you. What does prayer do when you're engulfed?
It works the same. It might release me, but more concerned about getting the HP back. I'm not sure if prayer will release me, but you can. Otherwise, it will, you know, do the regular stuff. Well, I'm just gonna see what happens if I zap it with polymorph. It's turned into a panther, so that really worked out. I almost just blocked myself in here. I'm really lacking in escape type items right now, like that. I think, like, I have enchant armor scrolls and stuff, but I didn't want to use it on items that I may not even be wearing end game.
Yeah, I mean, well, the robe you could wear as a priest.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I would not want to keep the robe all game. I want to replace it with either magic resistance or, I mean, I have a cloak of protection, so.
Yeah, I mean, enchant the more stuff you want to wear now, right?
And
Life.
it's better to live
About
now.
enchanting the other stuff later.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna enchant the gloves because you can just keep those all game realistically.
Yeah, Habib says the same thing in the comment.
Oh, Habib says gloves not likely to be replaced until much later. Yeah, we're thinking on the same level here. Habib, same thing. Fortunately, I only have 6 potions of holy water, so it makes me extremely nervous to only have 6 potions of holy water.
I think at some point yesterday they were wandering around in Gehenna with no holy water.
That is insane to me. I would feel extremely naked with my cock out, wandering around Ganon with no holy water. Alright, leather gloves, only thing I'm wearing. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna put the cloak, enchant the cloak with my remaining one. Because it's better just to live now. And we can always enchant other stuff later.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have jumping boots. I keep forgetting. Minus 19 AC. That's pretty good.
That's great.
I'm also gonna enchant the flail. Except I saw the mace in my hand. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna go with the mace. It's alright. We are expert in mace, and it's a +2, so unfortunately it's rusty, but whatever.
You ever got a potion of oil there, right?
Do I don't think so.
Thought I just saw it.
Holy water. Unless it's in my bag. I don't think I
I just failed to read.
I'm gonna head out and lurk. I'll see you guys.
see Lothar.
Stay out.
I meant to switch to the flail, but also, like, we're not high enough to raise its skill any further anyway. So I might as well just stick with the mace. Expert +2 mace. It's not, like, the worst thing in the world.
Have you found any coal-lined altars anywhere?
No. Minetown's altar was lawful. I haven't seen any other altars. And our first gift is the terrible new demon bane, so
Right, yeah.
certainly it's worse than our +2 mace.
What is it a mace?
Yeah, the new demon bane is a mace.
Yeah.
So it's worse than your starting weapon as a priest, which is a +1 mace. It's just absolutely ridiculous that they would do this to us. The devs are laughing at it.
They're just trying to make some of the rolls harder, right?
I mean,
I do think that
why is-
the Demon Bane nerf doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
They should
It's
just
just a
buff
con-
maces in
And
general.
like, if they want to like make demon bane bad, at least just don't make it the first gift for a priest. Priests already have a hard time in the middle game. It's just it's too much punishment. If priests were gonna get demon bane, I would rather have the old demon bane guaranteed. Habib, I would be, if they just gave priest sun sword as their first weapon, I would probably be playing priest all the time.
Typically, from like the old D&D perspective, I guess it kind of makes sense because the whole thing is priests don't want to use edged weapons.
Yeah, I get
Because-
that. That makes total sense to me, like, that part. But, like, I feel like they just gotta give it a little more juice, like, it's just not good. here. Oh, fuck.
Not that.
The upside down one is really messing with me here. Normally this one is so easy, but you just flip it upside down and I can't figure it out.
Thought that was an energy vortex for a second.
If it was an energy vortex, that would be a lot scarier than an ice vortex. Alright, how do I solve this problem here?
Because you can get that one on the right out first.
This one.
No. Oh yeah, you can push it all the way to the corner. I guess.
Because this is a dead boulder.
But that one on the right against the wall, if you just push that down one and then across two, and then push it up. But yeah, be careful with it. You got that other one in the way. Now.
The bottom one here.
Yeah, that's in the that's in the way. It's stopping you from. So if you push that all the way against the wall and just get rid of it. Yeah.
I can move this one out here. Okay. Yeah. I'm back. All right. See what I'm doing now.
Fighting's Ritty's burdened. Braver man than me.
I mean, look how much armor we got. Feeling pretty.
Oh yeah, true. I
pretty
kind of
strong right now. That's a mimic.
not used to having this much armor and soak about this early. Do we have like 1 billion points of protection?
We do have protection as well. I don't know how much that was before I got the game. But they did buy protection. Oh. Oh man, that is something we can't deal with. We don't have any lizard corpses, so that could be somewhat dangerous. The hell are these monsters coming from all of a sudden? I mean, none of them are really scary except the cock. The cock is a little bit scared.
We're a bit cockshy. Should probably know what that means before I start using that phrase.
Oh, Habib says, I think we got 1 dose of 4 protection. 4 protection sounds pretty good. I don't think you were here earlier. I said I was gonna rage quit if there was a reversed Sokoban level, so.
Well, it's this one's fine.
Yeah, this one actually seems like it should still be okay. Even reversed. I don't have to think too hard.
Wand of digging. That's nice.
Yeah, that is nice. Ice. hold, I guess is it actually called.
I'll be back in a sec.
Sure. Back in 1982, one good thing about that hackathon is how young I feel. Well, you know, Cloud, they say you're only as young as you feel. So, in that case, I'm like 300 years old. Because, not feeling it. I thought that was going to be a giant mimic. Gremlin wandering around. I might have to kill him. Could get in my way and cock everything up. There's a Tengu, or however you say it, corpse. It's to make things interesting for everyone else after me if I were to indulge. Oh shit. What is that? An actual cock. Another cock. This is like the third cock in Sokoban. And I'm a hypocrite. Why are there so many cocks after me? Why are you afraid of cock? I mean, if I touch the cock, I'll turn to stone. So, I mean, I feel like that's a legitimate reason to fear the cock. Smoky Potion is object detection. That's kind of cool because usually you find a lot of object detection potions. Good chance of getting a wish from one of them. Usually Sokoban can be kind of dangerous depending, but 19 AC, I'm sorry, minus 19 AC is really, really good at this stage of the game. What are we hoping for? Are we hoping for a bag of holding or amulet of reflection? The Thari Drow has returned. Now, we were talking a little bit about this earlier with Dr. L, and like, having an amulet of reflection is probably the better thing for your game, but man, it is just torturous to play without a bag of holding.
Yeah. Convenience versus death.
Right. I would rather die than be inconvenienced, so I'm just gonna open some bag of full.
Crested helmet.
I think it's just a
Is
regular.
that one of the
I think it's just a regular old helmet.
soldier helmet? Is that one of the possibly magical ones, or is that the plume? That's the plumed helmet, isn't it?
I think crested is as well. I think the regular soldier helmet is mixed in with the
Yeah, it is.
with the magical one.
So what dropped it? A soldier or something?
That one wasn't drawn by a soldier, but I'm pretty sure that was when I was in Minetown. I saw like several of them. Gray Hills. I was hoping for a leather helmet, which is an awesome piece of armor. I'm just gonna kill this guy. Hopefully for a leather helmet. Yeah, he has one, but of course it's cursed. Well, maybe he'll give me sleep resistance, and he did not.
You have to kill him again. What spells do we have, by the way?
Oh, just light and detect monsters, and we can't even cast them, so... I feel like focusing on combat earlier game is better than spellcasting, at least for this character.
Oof, 2 Leogrotus.
Not even scared.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we got negative 19 AC.
And he tickles me. There's like a million sirens outside. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
No.
That's good.
At least I can't.
Another dingo. Sorry, unit.
Oh, you set them free from the zoo, I guess. Disperse, why you gotta do me like that?
It would be fun if other chatters were not playing can mess with the current game, maybe by adding additional trap obstacles. I think there is something they can do. But it's not like great. So like mud or something? I haven't looked at this in like a while.
For those of you wondering what that is, Zimmer is a game that Spazm made, so you should check it out. Where can they check that out, Spazm?
It's on Steam. Hold on. Probably should have also had a command that just gives the link. Yes, but you know. You should never be able to reset Slander. You can reset the Slander, but it's saved to a file, so literally if you don't want to reset it, it'll just stay stream after stream forever. That's the link to Zimmer if you want to check it out or not. Alright, Rust Monster. I guess my mace is rusty, but I don't want to get it more rusty, so I'm going to switch to the flail, which I don't care about anymore. I just beat him with that.
Finally a lizard, maybe?
Is it a lizard? I hope it is. Yes, finally. I'll make that up as peaceful. Alright, so now we have a lizard corpse, which was much needed.
I think there's also a gelatinous cube in there, so
My unicorn horn is not. Took many tries to unblind me. Crowd Million wants to know what I think of 343. I like 343 a lot. Yeah, I think you already know that. That's the version I've played for the longest because it was around for many, many years.
you strike me as a pudding farmer.
A pudding farmer? I've done it a couple of times when there was like long ago there was June tournament where like high score was one thing, so I was like, alright, I'm gonna pudding farm, but in most cases I did not pudding farm. It was a somewhat rare occurrence, so I wasn't a degenerate pudding farmer. And I'm not like sad that they put pudding farming out of the game. Now the cock probably shouldn't affect me because I have a cloak of protection. So that gives you magic cancellation 3, so there's a lot less chance of the cock actually cocking me.
Always use a cloak of protection.
Always use a cloak of protection, kids. Follow the instructions. We don't have telepathy, as you noticed. Thinking about eating the stalker corpse to get permanent invisibility. Do you think we also have a ring of conflict, so is it worth it to go for permanent invisibility now in 3.7 with the with conflict?
The conflict. I mean, early on, most monsters are not going to be able to see you.
Well, I don't think we're worried about early stuff anymore. Late game, that most monsters see invisible, right? So that.
Well, angels and stuff. I don't know what the list is.
Yeah.
I do think that, yeah, conflict is mostly helpful for the big zoos and stuff like that, which you're not going to run into for a long time, really.
Yeah, I think we'll go for the invisibility then. I feel like invisibility is always just good to have. Stalker corpse is a little bit old, and I'm being attacked, so. And there's a gelatinous corpse. I mean, gelatinous cube. But we also have Ring of Free Action.
Why haven't we wearing that already?
Oh, I didn't want to cause hunger, but since we have a ton of food, I probably should have been wearing it. You feel hidden. Alright. So we can take off that ring of invisibility. We are invisible now, permanently. I'll leave the free action on. Another cock. There's so many cocks in this zoo. It's crazy. Surprisingly, Grey Unicorns still hurt, even with minus 19 AC.
Yeah, so fast, I guess. And you're burdened.
Oh yeah, I've been burdened for pretty much the whole game. Oh, you stupid leprechaun, you can't teleport away. And we got it. We got the bag.
Well, your burdens have been removed.
I guess I'll just read the spellbook since it's blessed. Dog sphere, okay.
How does the spell of Core Sphere work? Does it just like confuse monster? You have to punch him.
I think think you have to hit them after you cast it, but I'm not totally sure because in all my years in NetHack, I can't remember. I may have never even casted that spell once. Like, it's not. I don't think it's a good spell.
How did our sack become grease? Do we have grease too?
Yeah, we do have Grace. I think I might have sold it after I used it because we had inventory space issues for, as you can see.
Grease in my mind is like the best item in the game that I would never wish for.
Yeah, it is. It's very good, and it's not something worth ever wishing for, but it's a good item. Get this out of here.
Someone was suggesting wishing for a tinning kit yesterday. I was like, that's insane.
I can't imagine ever wishing for a tinning kit. It's a good item. It's really good utility. I can't imagine a scenario where I would wish for one though. Like there's a lot of like edge cases of items you might wish for. I don't know. What was the scenario? What was the thought process behind wishing for a tinning kit?
Oh, I think it was when we were looking for fire resistance. Oh, that was Andrea, right? Yeah. So I think it was when we were looking for fire resistance or something. And he was gonna tin fire giant corpse.
If you need it that bad, there are times I've wished for tins of dragon meat, which will give you a 100% chance. So, sometimes I've done that where I've wished for like a tin of red dragon meat or something, but I don't know. I'm wishing for a tinning kit. I don't think I've ever done that. Oh, yeah, with polymorph wand too. We have a lot of good stuff. Oh, and also, I haven't even used it yet. I have a 016 magic marker, so we can even go further. We can enchant stuff more. I have
I mean, the AC is probably good enough, but more
yeah.
the weapon is typically the limiting factor on a priest. So
We definitely. I think we would want to enchant the weapon further, even if we can't get an artifact weapon. Just enchant this one for the time being.
I think I'm gonna get Demon Bane and take it all the way.
Of course you're gonna get Demon Bane. You have no other choice. That's the only thing you can get. Alright, we got a leather hat, which I've been looking for. So we can get rid of this orcish helmet. Leather hat is like the best non-magical armor in the game.
I guess now maybe you might be able to cast Detect Monsters, which is not super useful.
Well, we still have Mithril, so it's really holding us back.
But you got no telepathy, so
True.
alright, I'm gonna presume you're not gonna die in the next 8 minutes. I'm gonna copy the config.
Sure, go for it.
Or should I not do that because you can't log in with multiple people in the same account?
Oh, you can log in. You can. I did it for the last game. I logged in as NetHackathon and copied it while they were still playing, so it not be an issue. I do have the grease though. I'm gonna grease the new bag. And the cloak of protection. And we have one more grease charge left. I'm gonna use it on the hat. In a few minutes left, I'm gonna do some even more inventory management. The gargoyle was just carrying a box around. That's interesting. There's a nymph here. And the nymph teleported away.
Buffing us up.
Yeah, just doing some last minute buffing here. So you'll have a nice clear. Want to make sure this guy lives for a while, right?
Yeah. We could follow Cloud's advice and get me surrounded by bad nothings.
I'll leave the Zimmer game going until you die. Oh wait, it's gonna. How does that work if I raid? I don't.
You still keep streaming actually if you raid it, just to send people across.
Oh, so my stream will still keep going. Okay.
Until you hit stop stream, yeah.
Oh, we also have an amulet. I don't know what that is. Actually, let me just write up the IDs for my last minute or two here.
I mean, it's not a cursed amulet, right? Just put it on.
Well,
No,
some amulets auto curse if I do that.
Oh, right. Strangulation, maybe? But I thought you have holy water?
I think it's just safer to
Yeah, probably.
Oh, and Disperse died immediately upon requesting the stream to keep going. Let's see. Amulet versus poison, so I mean, at least it's you can use it to polypile into something maybe, because we do have a wand of polymorph, so.
Don't think we have enough junk to polypile yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, you'll figure that out if you want to or not. We have a good early game weapon. Maybe you can enchant that. You have 18 magic marker charges, so at least you can charge it up once if you want. But I'll leave that up to you since my time is just about up here. And I left you with minus 24 AC, so I feel like
Nice.
that's in a very, very nice position. You do have poison resistance. Oh, and unless you're a fan of malaria, then we also have a charity to donate to, which I have not mentioned yet, but you can see the progress bar on the bottom right of the stream there. We've already raised $3,608, which is insane. That's way more than we raised the last, I think, other 2 times we did charity. So I have not donated yet. I will, so it'll be slightly higher than that before this is over. And yeah, should be the end of my stream. I guess we're at time. So are you ready, unit?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let me send the raid over.